I was going to permethrin because it's starting to warm up just a hair. So, of course, this one's a Sawyer treatment. Hey guys, I saw Amy and John had just put out and if you're not following them, you should. Amy and John just put out a final gear video. They're leaving next week, and John just put out his gear video. So I figured, instead of watching me hike tomorrow morning, I was going to show this stuff because who's your daddy? All right, this is the gear that I've got right now, and these clothes are not them. These are my sit around my brother's house after I hiked all day clothes. All right, so here's my pack. Now I don't have the girl pack that you've got, John.
You're gonna be wearing my,
and I've got this pack. What?
So you're gonna be wearing my hiking pants soon too?
Why is that?
Well, everything's getting smaller. Like you're wearing the rain jacket?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's getting smaller. Well, you went from XL to double XL to medium.
Anyway, I still got the Mountain Laurel design pack. And they didn't see that because you're too close to the film. You take. And so there it is. Such an idiot. Why don't you go hike to Neil's Gap again? All right, here we go. All right, so first thing I've got this instead of a blow up. One addition I did get, they're a little bit heavier, but I got these, which are I do need camp shoes. And I'll show you why in a second, but I got my sandals. I like those. I haven't even used those sandals. I just got them, but we'll see. I do have a hiker, you know, this thing. This one's Outdoor Products from Walmart. I do have a ground cover.
Oh my God. Aren't you back on the trail yet?
I got a ground cover. And then I got stakes for my two-person tent. I actually put my tent on the bottom.
Whittle stakes while you're out there so you don't have to carry any, so it'll be lighter.
I can whittle some stakes, no, but I've got those and those are very light. I got this two-person tent. It's 3F ultralight gear. And I put it on the outside of my pack because I find when I break it down, it's usually wet. So I stuff it in the back of my pack anyway. So I just bring it on the bottom of my pack. It's there. If it gets wet, it gets wet. If it doesn't get wet, I'm even happier. Other stuff on the outside of my pack. Let's move the camera because I'm sure you'd rather watch that than me. Hey, thanks for the coffee. Larry.
What?
Thanks for the coffee.
No problem.
I still got my, in case I go to the bathroom kind of stuff. But one thing I did add to this is this powder. Anytime I put my butt out in the cold, before it goes back in, I put powder on it. Seems to have worked so far. I haven't got chafed. I'm hanging with it. And I actually used a surprisingly small amount of stuff. I have two packs on either side for my hip belt. On this one, what I keep in it is a battery pack and something to charge my phone with. I also keep my headphones, all right, or a speaker. So all my electronics that I feel like reaching to for the day goes in there. I have other electronics in my bag, but I probably won't use them on my 15 to 20 miles. Afterwards, I might, then I'll be in the pack. On this side, and I don't have it in there right now, is just snacks. And I also have lip balm. I was really having problems with my lips when I first started, and lip balm cured it all. I was really getting some real problems. But I usually put cheese and pepperoni in here, and I eat those while I walk all day. Of course, you got this to clean up after you go to the bathroom. I carry this compass, which I need to use more often because I am getting lost. I just need to use it more often. This is for my glasses. I have sunglasses and I have reading glasses. And I usually put the paper, I'll take a paper and stick it up here on what I'm doing for that day. If I'm going to Iron Mountain or going to Carver's Gap or going to Boots Off Hostel, I'll have everything written for that day and stuffed in this little sack. That way I can just pull it right there and look at it, or I can just go to my phone with gut hooks if I don't feel like looking in here. I have 2 Nalgene bottles, right? I use the big ones. I don't use a Sawyer squeeze anymore. I actually have a metal straw in there too. And it seemed to have helped that time it got frozen. But anyway, I got 2 of those. I also have 2 on the side. So I got 4 bottles. Do I fill them up all the way? No. Will I take all 4? Probably not. I will take 3. I'll take these 2 and this one. And I got another one and I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to take it with me. What else do I have?
So can I sell the other bottle?
No, because I'll probably lose it.
Camping gear, cheap.
I'll probably lose it.
And look what came in the mail.
Is it your G-string? The pink one you wanted?
It is the Virginia map
Oh, okay.
for the Appalachian Trail.
The Virginia map, yeah, after Damascus.
If I could get it out of there.
And then I also have the Fizz Purifier.
It's yours now.
I got to find the Clorox. I don't know where it's at.
It's yours now. You hear? The New River Blue Way. Appalachian Trail through Virginia.
And those work really great.
All right, I'm not going to need it. You are.
Yeah, I am going to need it.
I know.
But I won't need it until I get to Damascus.
That's a good one.
I have my tag, my thru hiker tag. I'm 141. That's it. I added these rubber bands on the back of my pack just to hold stuff if I wanted to shove it in there. Now, everything else is in my pack. First thing on top is usually my whatever jacket I'm using that day. If I'm not using it, I'll stick it on the pack, on the top. This is my food bag, and I have enough food in here right now for 4 days. I'll cut this in half because my next little adventure out to nowhere is going to be to a shelter, and then I'm going to Boots Off Hostel, and then I may do that 40-mile run to Damascus. I'm still deciding on that. According to how these 2 days go, then I may do that Damascathon, where you go from Boots Off Hostel to Damascus, 40 miles in 24 hours. I'm still debating on that. He's trying to, the Sith Lord's trying to get me to do it.
Sith Lord, you're the one with, who's your daddy?
Damascathon.
They're out of it.
Sweet. In here is my electronics. Well, I kind of moved everything in here. I got all my vitamins, and I only have a couple of Pepto-Bismol in case I got sick, and I got just a few of the anti-diarrheal. So far, I've used 1 pill. It stopped it right away, and I've been fine, and that's been over a month. I have 20-day supply of vitamins that I take. I also have a lighter in here and a couple of extra batteries. Yeah, and then I have some medicine that I take every 2 weeks. I just keep it with me. And I keep it in this because it keeps everything dry as hell in there. New snot rag.
Where's the pink one?
You got it.
I just gave you that pink one because you lost one on the trail.
Wax for my feet. My light for, you know what, at night. You have to have this, and you have to have it near you. And usually, since I head out in the morning I will be wearing it, and then I stick it in the side of my pack, because then later I will have it also.
What are you looking for in here?
Where?
In there. What's in there?
And then I have this light, which is a LED light bulb. And then I also have the light for my camera, which is holding my camera right now. I have an extra battery pack. I've got these, which are all the cords for this, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hole recharge. And yes, I use every one of them. And if I don't, somebody else will, and they can plug onto mine. I have this to hang my bear bag with. If I need to hang this bag, that's something to flip it up on a rope, which I haven't done that a lot because they have had those up to now. But I think now it's going to get less and less, because I noticed on my last few trips through, there have been less and less of those bear lines. And then the only other thing I got is my toothpaste and my stuff to clean my teeth. So I got my teeth. I got something to charge everything with if I get to somewhere that will let me do that. I got my bear bag rope. I got an extra battery, the 2 lights. The snot rag will be on the outside, and my vitamins tomorrow morning. What else is in here? Well, I traded, if I can get this out, I just put this bag in there. Oh, I see it. It's really jammed in there. Come on, baby. Because I put it in a dry bag now instead of a trash bag, these are my clothes. In here is a Costco blanket, underwear, a puffy vest, because I went with a puffy vest instead of my full zip. I also have puffy pants in here because I'm tired of getting to a shelter early and then having to jump into my 0-degree bag and stay warm. With the puffy pants and the puffy jacket, I can stay out. I can do stuff, you know, instead of being trapped in that thing most of the time. Because I'm going to take it a little bit easy. I don't think I'm going to go 15 miles between shelters. I'm not going, if I go 20-something miles, it's because I'm coming out or I'm trying to get somewhere like Boots Off Hostel or something. You know what I mean? And then I won't need this. But otherwise, I will need it. Okay, so those are that. Also in this purple bag is just my sleep system, my puffy boots. And then I'll put these over the puffy boots because my feet will be warm. And I'll put these over those, and I can walk and go get water, or I can walk and go get to the privy or whatever. And that's those. That's all that's in there, not a whole lot. Still takes up room. This is my little 2-liter bag that's got all my socks. Got my compression socks, got my wool socks, got my toe socks. I've only got 2 pairs of wool socks in here and a compression sock, and then I wear a pair and toe socks, and then I have toe socks in here also, wool. And they're in a dry bag. This is a dry bag also. Everything's dry bags. The only thing I got left in here is my 0-degree sleeping bag. Here's my 0-degree sleeping bag. I actually put a little plastic bag over it just for the heck of it. And it's in a compression sack, so I can get it as small as I can. This was a $99 bag from, where did I get that? Granger, I think. Not Granger. Anyway, someplace. It was $99, but it's great. 0-degree bag from North Face. There is one other thing I leave in here, which is a rag. This is a dry rag. It doesn't have plastic on it because its whole purpose is to sit in the bottom of the bag and absorb water.